No, I can film you. Hank, what did we do wrong? Hank, can you explain? I'm not even going to... Free speech. Bigo. America. Guys, they charge Hank 30. This is the perfect... It's actually better. They gave you a ticket for causing anxiety.
50,000.
50,000 won? You know what? Last time they gave me a ticket for jaywalking, I'll put that 80 in my mouth.
Guy, we've got some breaking news. Johnny Somali has just been detained by Korean police for his nuisance acts again. And guess what? Both Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo just got slapped with a hefty fine for their behavior, but that's not even the craziest part. I've got more updates, including Johnny now denying every disgusting claim he made recently about spreading disease to Koreans.
Everything I said yesterday was hypothetical. I said, fight people. If I were to fight people, I would just get them injected like Suge Knight did Eazy-E. You guys gotta understand the reference.
So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the video. As always, Johnny Somali and Hank Yoo were roaming around Korea doing their usual nuisance streaming. But today, they decided to cross even more lines than before. They brought out the flags of China, the UK, and Japan, and what happened next was wild. They were too scared to say anything bad about China, so they didn't even try to disrespect the Chinese flag. But when it came to the UK and Japan, they had no shame. They stepped on and mocked those flags right in public.
We stepping on it. You want to step on it? Step!
Hell yeah! Long live China! Chinese flag. Long live
You
China.
don't like it?
Oh, shit. Oh,
Come back, come back. Talk to us. No, listen, what are you running for?
No, bro.
Oh, shit.
You gotta fix this.
We're already causing chaos here.
Alright, so...
Yo, chat, he just tried to press us. That guy just tried to press us.
Okay, what? What you gotta do with it?
Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, it's just a flag. But here's the thing. A flag is not just a piece of cloth. It represents a country's honor, culture, and identity. So when you publicly disrespect a flag, especially by stepping on it or mocking it, it sends a message to the entire world. If this kind of thing goes viral, countries like the UK or Japan could file official diplomatic complaints, pull out of events, issue travel warnings, or even restrict certain agreements with Korea. Just because it looked like Korea wasn't protecting the dignity of friendly nations. These things can blow up really fast on social media and cause international backlash. But let's move on. You won't believe what's next. Johnny involved Korean kids in his stream. As you can see in this video, Johnny was encouraging them to say the N-word. One of the kids kept refusing at first.
Yes, good. Say it.
Say it. What's up, my nigga?
Say what's up, my nigga? Can I ride the bike one time, please? Let me ride it one time.
Shout out to that kid for not letting this idiot even touch his bicycle. Seriously, respect for that. But what's disappointing is what happens with this same kid later in the video. So keep watching.
You know, let me teach you English. One word.
Yeah?
Say what's up.
What's up?
What's up, bros?
No. No, say what's up, my nigga.
Mine?
No, say what's up, my nigga.
What's up, my nigga? 말해보라고.
No.
It's good. 친구.
Did you see that? Now watch this. Just a few minutes later, that same kid was yelling F Japan on camera. That's how fast a bad influence can spread.
Japanese.
Yes, say it one time.
Japanese.
Yes, Japanese. Stop. Let me. Sorry.
And it didn't stop there. I won't drag this video out. I'll just give you the highlights from the 7-hour live stream in a few minutes. And you won't believe, then things escalated. Again, with children around, Johnny's sidekick Hank Yoo started doing more disrespectful stuff. That's when the police arrived, after someone called them out. Later in the video, I'll show you how Johnny and Hank reacted to the detention. And trust me, it makes zero sense. But let's get to the point. Why did the police show up so fast? Because when you disrespect national flags in public, it's not just a joke like Johnny and Hank seem to think. It could create serious diplomatic tension for South Korea. If foreign nations believe Korea is letting this behavior happen without punishment, it damages Korea's international image and relationships. But anyway, even in front of the police, Johnny and Hank had zero remorse. Johnny didn't stop mouthing off even to the officers. He called them names and said Korean police were acting like North Korea because of no freedom of speech.
What's your name? What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
아, 그거 있구나. 네?
Hell no.
이거는 왜 꺼내시는 거예요?
이거는
What's your name?
영국 깃발이랑
No, I can film you.
일본 깃발.
You in public.
Do this.
What?
예전에 그냥 대응하지만 괜찮아요.
Back up. Dictatorship.
유건중?
What's up? Back up, back up. Back your ass up for me. Guys, this is North Korea. Same. No, South. But look, North Korea. They acting.
Guys, I honestly don't know if Johnny Somali has any right to call it South Korean police or the entire country North Korea just because they stopped him for disrespecting the flags of neighboring countries. Like, does that even make sense? Could he actually face punishment for saying stuff like that?
Same. No, South. But look, North Korea. They acting. I know South Korea, but this is North Korea. What the?
Could he actually face punishment for saying stuff like that? If anyone knows more about this, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think.
I know South Korea, but this is North Korea. What the? What the fuck? What? Don't speak, don't speak, don't.
So let me just cut it down to save your time. More police showed up just to fully understand the depth of what Johnny Somali and Hank had done. But here's the horrifying part. Throughout the entire detention and investigation, Johnny Somali didn't even look scared. Not for a single second. You can literally see him continuing with his disrespectful behavior and disgusting talk, which I can't even play here due to community guidelines. But seriously, if someone knew they could get detained for 10 to 15 years, would they be acting this calm and careless? That alone makes me wonder. Does Johnny already know that South Korea won't actually punish him?
America. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok.
도네이션 들어오니까. 저한테 도네이션 들어오니까.
No freedom of speech. No freedom of expression. What the hell is that?
Does Johnny already know that South Korea won't actually punish him? Or maybe it's not even in their power to do so. Watching how Johnny behaved even while cops were interrogating him really made me think, what's going on here? Why is Johnny Somali still roaming free in Korea? How much more evidence do they need? Like, at this point, there's years of footage. How many lifetimes of proof do you need to send this guy to jail? If you have any idea what Korea is waiting for, please let me know in the comments. When will they be done collecting evidence and actually take action? Now let's jump to when they got back home and explain their finds and what they plan to do next. But honestly, their explanation made zero sense. Everything they did was caught on camera, and now they're trying to defend themselves with some BS arguments that don't hold up.
Guys, they charge Hank 30. This is the perfect. It's actually better for your PC. This is the perfect angle, and TTS and Media works. And I'll connect the speaker too. They gave you a ticket for causing anxiety?
Yes.
But Hank, you gotta fight that.
I'm gonna fight it.
Because who's the victim of the anxiety?
Me? Because they called the cops on me?
Oh,
I feel anxious because I had the cops called on me, you know?
okay, I got the Bluetooth speakers on, guys. You wanna see details? There you go. What is
50,000.
50,000 won? You know what? Last time they gave me a ticket for jaywalking, I put that shit in 80 in my mouth. And guys, everybody, look, everybody, Hank, please go subscribe to Hank's YouTube channel. Me and Hank are YouTubers now.
Yo, shout the season, man.
Me and Hank are YouTubers now. That's our first hour of IRL streaming on YouTube. I don't think it could have gotten more crazy than that. Literally, we made a TikTok video. You have to fight this.
I will fight it.
Because where's the victim? Who is the anxiety? So now this is the Korean government's ploy. Every time we go outside, it's causing anxiety.
Yep.
That's their new game, guys. And you saw it, and you know why the police told me to turn off the stream?
What?
Legally, they can't tell me to turn it off.
Right.
We just showed the whole thing. You have evidence for to fight the ticket of who we caused anxiety to.
Yeah.
All the kids, everybody surrounded us and said, yeah. The anxiety was stepping on a Japanese flag. So look, they gave him a 50,000 won fine. They want to take me to court for causing anxiety. So guess what my fine is going to be? 50,000, 70,000, 100,000 won, $30. That's ridiculous.
Let me call my lawyer.
You want to call him on live or mute it?
Mute it.
Mute it. In America, you can go outside and fly. So we caused anxiety by flying. What would they have to give you a reason for flying a flag in public? You know what's so stupid? We did it at the Olympic Park where every single country's flag is flying right there. So chat, how did we cause anxiety when there was literally a Chinese flag and a Japanese flag and a British flag 10 feet from us? Where's the anxiety causing that?
Guys, drop a comment below and let Johnny know where that anxiety really came from. Tell him it's not as easy as he's trying to make it sound. We all saw what actually happened. And here's where Johnny starts backtracking, trying to explain his previous spreading incident, but now denying everything. Why? Because he finally realized this could get him into serious trouble. We're talking the years in prison just for saying all that disease-related stuff.
Everything that I say on live stream is purposely to get a reaction. Yes, in Minecraft, in a video game, I said I was going to stick with some infected blood. You're in Thailand, I'm in Korea, not a credible threat. Go ahead and try it. Everything I said yesterday was hypothetical. I said, fight people. If I were to fight people, I would just get them injected like Suge Knight did Eazy-E. You guys gotta understand the reference. There's a lot of ladyboys in Thailand with HIV. All it would take is just for a ladyboy to bump into it. And I never said I'm gonna do it. I just said that that's why I don't fight. If I really had an op. If Korea does not let me out of Korea, I'm telling you right now, it is a danger to the Korean when I make sure to spread whatever I have to all of these Korean women.
Okay guys, this video was actually fake. Johnny Somali didn't say that. It was someone else. So yes, I'll wrap this video up here. I'd really like to know, are you satisfied with Johnny Somali's explanations? If not, let me know why, and tell him how his explanation won't work in court. So guys, if you liked this video, please hit the like button to help spread it to more people, and if possible, support this channel with a subscribe. Thanks for watching.